The first time that we ever needed to see Dr. Dillon was because of my son Zion. At 3 months old, he developed a rash on his face, and I used coconut oil to fix it, and it would come and go. At 4 months old, it had spread, and he was so uncomfortable, he was screaming all the time. We saw 4 medical professionals, they were not able to help us. We sought help outside of Arizona, and he was given the diagnosis of yeast and eczema. The yeast was all on top of his head. Like it looked like a swimmer's cap of just yellow yeast. And then the eczema was very clear. We were connected with another doctor down in Arizona to continue his care, but nothing was moving and progressing. So I continued to seek help. I texted my friend Molly, who is Dr. Dillon's wife, and I said, "Hey, your husband is an unconventional doctor. Do you think he can see my son and help him?" And she said, "Sure, bring him in." And that's when our journey really started to happen. Zion has battled with virus after virus, impetigo, liver problems, parasites. It, the list goes on and on. We had heavy metal problems to where he couldn't bathe in the city water. So people were using water bottles. And Dr. Dillon has been there every step of the way, helping lead us through it. He had lymph nodes right here and behind his ear that swelled up and had infection in them that I had to squeeze out. This poor boy had just bad news after bad news. Um, if it weren't for Dr. Dillon, my son would not be thriving right now. He's about to be 2 in November, and he just started to be able to move around January of 2024 because he was bound. Because if he was not, all he would do was scratch and rub his body until it bled, and he would get out of his stuff regularly and do that. And so in January of 2024, he was allowed to start getting out of it, and we've progressively, as he has healed, been able to do more. And now he's starting to walk, and we do speech therapy, so his talking's coming in. And at almost 2 years old, he is a loving, thriving little boy, and we could not be here without Dr. Dillon.